What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. Hey, if you like my content, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate you guys. Okay, so what has the Democratic Party done for the Black community? Again, this is a question that I get anytime I'm speaking to mainly Black Republicans or other Republicans who think they're setting me up to tell me that the Democratic Party is the party of slavery. So this is part 4 of this series, and it might be one of the most important. So you know how Republicans always want to bring up violence in the Black community or Black on Black crime? It's typically a deflection, but sometimes they pretend really hard to actually be concerned. Well, Democrats are concerned, and they've actually proven it with legislation. For instance, in 2022, President Biden signed the Safer Communities Act, a very big piece of gun violence prevention legislation aimed at making communities safer. When I was 15 years old, my oldest brother was shot and killed in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'll never forget the call that we received in the middle of the night. And honestly, no family should ever have to get that call. During this time, gun violence in my old neighborhood was very prevalent, and guns were easily accessible. The Safer Communities Act hopes to decrease these unfortunate events by creating more gun trafficking laws, redefining licensed dealers, expanding background checks, and preventing gun transfers to prohibited persons under 21. Typically, Republicans will flag every piece of firearm legislation as a way to take firearms from law-abiding citizens. Their mantra, criminals don't follow laws, gives them the excuse to do absolutely nothing about gun violence. This is unacceptable. So while one party wants to ignore their responsibility to keep Americans safer, the other is taking that responsibility seriously and introducing landmark legislation to decrease violence in the Black community. So when I'm asked, what has the Democratic Party done for the Black community? My answer is they've actually supported legislation that makes Black communities safer. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.